What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Extra Digest podcast. And with me, I have a guy who's making a second appearance. He did it so well the first time, you had to bring him back.
Ooh.
I'm talking about Joseph Mwabili. How you doing, bro?
I'm fine, bro. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Niko poa. Mungu anasaidia.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
So he was there, of course, in the previous episode as we are overlooking or doing a preview of the round of 16.
Nauski baridi yet.
Baridi wapi? Like I'm
Takufa na pneumonia
I'm too hot, Wena. I'm too hot, Wena. Speaking of Wena, South African peeps.
Hey.
Why are they on our case pale TikTok?
By the way, if you've not checked out, pale TikTok ya Football Digest KE.
Yeah.
They are on our case.
Like crazy.
Like, you said we will be out. You said we should warm the plane. You said... We are sorry, Wena.
We are sorry.
South Africa, we are sorry, Wena.
We did not know their gameplay.
We were not familiar with your game.
You are not familiar with their game,
it's
man.
crazy.
Yo.
It's crazy.
They're on our case. I like it. We say that they should warm the plane. They're like, warm the plane to take us where?
Where?
How are you saying warm the plane to take us to Yamoussoukro for the quarterfinals? Or did you mean warm the plane for Morocco and not us?
Yeah. Hey, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We said they should go and make us more Amapianos, but nah.
Yeah.
Maybe they should stay and entertain us.
Okay, look, if you guys are cool making a piano while at Cote d'Ivoire,
we're cool.
Yeah,
we're cool.
Just do it. Just hit us with some music. Yeah. But it's been interesting, man. I think it's the epitome of the Africa Cup of Nations. Even we thought the group stages was it, and then we are having the same drama, if not more, like the knockout rounds. It's just interesting, man.
We thought all the goals were done.
Yeah. You are thinking like wamemaliza mabao. Are you impressed?
Mbona wamefunga bao mingi? Are they done with us?
Yes.
But holy Christ, it's been amazing. Dramatic, the Equatorial Guinea game.
Yeah, the Guinea derby.
The Guinea derby.
Yeah.
Amazing. The late winner from the other Guinea to knock out the favorite Guinea.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the South African game, Hakimi missing a penalty.
Can you imagine that?
It's crazy. Why did they let... I know he scored against Spain in the World Cup, but why did the Wambona let a defender pick a penalty?
No, Hakimi.
Yeah.
Makosa kubwa sana. And then he missed it. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then the South African peeps can be quite shameless. Yeah. They pulled off the
Ronaldo celebration.
Because Morocco knocked out Portugal in the World Cup.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was related.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Proper trolling.
Yeah, that was a proper cooking.
Yeah.
You cook them on the pitch and you cook them
off the pitch. God damn.
Crazy.
So nice to see. And now all the like North African teams are done. Tunisia out. Egypt out. What do you call this other team? Morocco out.
It's interesting because all the top 5 highest ranked teams in Africa are out. And all the quarterfinalists, last edition, are out.
We have new one.
There is no representative mwenye alituwakilisha World Cup. Wote home.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Again, does it cement the idea that African football has come of age?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think we are moving in the right direction.
Definitely.
Yeah, teams are catching up, closing up the gap, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Man, I hope sisi tusiangushe standard because
these
levels tunaona.
Now Morocco have put themselves in a situation where 2025 they have to fucking win it.
Immense pressure wamejiekea.
Yes.
Because I thought this one kidogo. It's funny because both Morocco and Senegal they steamrolled their group, I think.
Yeah, Morocco not exactly, but they had, I think, 7 points.
Yeah, 7 points.
Yeah. And 2 wins and a draw.
It's not like they struggle against any team.
Yeah.
The same with Senegal.
Yeah.
And then the first time probably we were saying they met a tough challenge. They folded.
Yeah. I mean, this is the South Africa that we are talking about when we were saying they had a fantastic game against Mali. Yeah. Against Mali, I think they were all-rounded, attacking-wise and defending. Yeah. Against Morocco, they were more astute, maybe defending, but very clinical. The few chances they got, they were clinical in front of goal.
And it's an interesting aspect that Hugo Broos has brought into this because we sat here and said 90% of the team is made up of Sundowns players. Yeah. Sundowns ideally play dominant football.
Okay.
They control possession and everything. But now they come into a national team setup and the coach probably wants them to sit a bit deeper.
Yeah.
And they're okay.
Yeah.
To remain compact, disciplined, tactically disciplined throughout 90 minutes against a team like Morocco. It's no joke.
It's not easy, man.
Crazy.
It's the highest ranked team in Africa.
Mvula, the defender, that guy, they say he's 19 years. But come on. Very strong guy. I think he brought about the penalty, the handball. which Hakimi missed.
Yeah.
But apart from that, he was very solid.
Yeah.
Zwane, of course, I saw his third man run leading up to that first goal by Mogopa.
Yeah.
Pasitao, he was blowing hot and cold.
Yeah, he wasn't like brilliant.
Yeah, people are complaining that anakaa na mpira sana. He doesn't know when to release. Anafaa arudi pale acheze and Rolani Mokwena na Sundowns. To know one touch football. Una release mpira. But generally the game, South Africa, I think they handled it quite well. All phases.
All phases.
Morocco ndio had a bit of possession.
Yeah.
But it was South Africa had Morocco in front of them. So because they were having like two close low blocks and two guys who were occupying the South African players there. It was sort of a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
And throughout the game, you could see, Morocco are trying to play beautiful football, if possession is beautiful football to you. But there was nothing really penetrating. Kabisa, kulikuwa na a few chances here and there, but largely walikuwa wamefungiwa kabisa.
A lot of possession with no penetration.
With no tunaita foreplay.
Yeah,
foreplay too, lakini
if you want to be a bit raw, it's called masturbation. But I like how South Africa, however, they scored early.
Yes.
It's called early. Then they make these guys now come to us. And, if you come to us, of course, you can try and hit you with a counter-attack.
I don't think it was their plan.
Yeah, to score early.
Yeah, to score early because you're playing. Because ideally, they'd go to that game with the initial plan of sitting deep. Because this is Morocco. If you try to go toe-to-toe with them, probably they'll open you up and you'll concede a lot of goals.
Yeah.
By first half, uko njia game tayari.
Yes.
So the plan was to sit deep, but chance ikatokea.
Yeah.
Of course, now if you get the ball, you also have to have a plan of how you transition from that defensive action into an offensive transition. And I thought leading into that goal, it was perfect. It was a perfect transition for me. Like 3 touches and you are already in the final third.
Yeah.
The like I said, the third run man from Zwena laying it up to Mogopa.
Yeah.
And of course, has a huge physical presence.
Yeah.
Probably Bono could have done better, but fair play to Mogopa. It was a brilliant strike.
Yeah.
So from there, dynamics zinabadilika sasa. Now pressure si yetu. We don't have to go and score.
Come to us.
We can sit.
Yeah.
Tungoje mpaka kesho mkitaka. And that's what happened. Now you see Morocco has to commit more players forward. Now that leaves you open for counter attacks.
Yes.
I think if South African could have done a couple of plays better, maybe they could have scored another one.
Interesting, man, because Morocco, I feel like, was unnecessary playing.
Yeah, and people are the debate. They were debating. I think Morocco fans, apart from his aerial prowess and presence.
Yeah. What else does he offer?
Yeah. Pia sisi tunajiuliza hivi. Hakuna kitu kingine ambacho anapeana sana kwenye team. I've watched him with Sevilla. He can try and drift wide, alete cross nzuri, chenge hapa na pale. But with Morocco, I don't know if it's a coaching instruction, abaki tu kwenye box, operate to around the box. Because apart from that, hakuna link up play yote ya maana alipeana.
Yeah.
There's no threat yenye alikuwa anatengeneza.
He did offer nothing.
Yeah, but again, maybe you'd think they were missing ZH. And maybe kuna dynamic wanakosa hapo.
Okay.
Maybe ZH and Hakimi.
Because for me, I felt like Morocco were not... Okay, they got chances. I just felt they were quite wasteful.
Yeah, they were quite wasteful.
Yeah.
But you can't sit and say it was a chance missed for Morocco and unlucky lucky for South Africa. I think South Africa deserved.
They totally deserved.
Yeah, you can say they were wasteful, but I think it's also I don't know if some of your key players having their worst games. It doesn't help. Amrabat was okay-ish when they were in settled possession. Yeah, you could see he was trying to distribute the ball well. But when it was time to move the ball forward, where the main action happens. Where decision making, the parliament of football, they couldn't do it. You could see ZH trying even to invert and no, not ZH really, Hakimi, but nothing. Mazrui looked like he was not fit.
Yeah, it just didn't sort of click for Morocco.
For them.
And it's quite weird now because, like we were saying, I don't know if you said this in there. We had actually recorded like 10 minutes of which to count. We're actually not recording. We are not switched on the record button.
Yeah.
Where we are saying now Morocco have put themselves in a situation where once they host it in
2025,
which is actually next year. I was going to say in 2 years.
In 2 years.
When they host it next year, I think maybe in June or something, they have to win it.
They have to.
The last time they won was in 1976. And we are thinking this is it now for them. Turns out it's not.
It was African Cup piki yake ilikuwa ina majina
1976.
Yeah, haikuwa ndefu.
They had a different trophy. Yeah.
It was some weird trophy.
Yeah.
I saw Walid talking about there's a image kwa training facility yao about your moment, and they are hoping to add another image next to it. So probably let's wait till 2025.
Yeah.
But ni pressure sana because everyone is probably Senegal people can pass because they're the defending champions. It happens. Yeah. But for Morocco, we thought like you guys took Spain, Portugal out of the World Cup.
Yeah,
this is your time.
Like you're coming into the tournament as the highest ranked team.
Yes.
You're definitely the favorites.
You have the talent.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, but again, it's a different dynamic because for Morocco, most of their players play abroad.
Yes.
Or in these advanced leagues. And for South Africa, majority of the players
local
play
leagues.
Local league.
Yeah.
And I think they had 8 out of 11 starting players play for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
And the one guy, probably Pasitao, plays for Al Ahly, which is also an African team.
Yeah.
So it shows you in Africa we still have talent.
Yeah, we do.
We have talent.
Yeah.
And the combination plays, probably we saw flashes of them. We were talking about nile pati ya kwanza tuku record about how Mamelodi Sundowns plays not pragmatic but protagonist football. Wao wanataka wawe dominant na mpira, wa control kila kitu. But then you come to the national team and Hugo Broos tells you na hapa si Sundowns.
I think you weigh your opponent. You have to weigh your opponent. You're like, Morocco, you don't want to do that.
But also,
like against Mali, the first half they were all over. Yeah.
But I think mine is the player prop that you can come into a different environment, different instructions and setup, and still be like, okay, we'll do it. We'll do it fine, and still produce this top performance. It's impressive sana. Also for Hugo Broos, it's not easy to convince wachezaji wako who have probably been successful with a certain style at their clubs
to switch.
Now you come and tell them no. We are not having the ball here.
Yeah, I feel like for tournament football, you don't really want to be fancy. Yeah, especially if you're doing knockout.
Yeah.
We end a 2 game and it's one game, it's only like 2 legs.
That's the crazy part.
One game, just go, be as pragmatic as possible, knock them out, on to the next one. Then you get closer and closer to the final.
Yeah, after in his post-match presser, the South African coach, Hugo Broos, was saying like, the most important thing kwao ni the next game.
Yeah.
So literally, you cannot go into the next game kama hujashinda hii.
Yeah, exactly.
So kitu muhimu ni the next game.
Just get the work done.
Easy stories of flashes and foreplay.
The end justifies the means, man. And then the clincher, of course, to make it 2-0 by Mokoena.
Ooh, that free kick.
One,
amazing.
Man. Yo, like, I had mentioned him as one of the guys who are quite interesting, especially because I watched him when they were playing against Mali, of which they lost.
Yeah, they lost.
He had a very good game. Especially the first half and beats of the second half. But the free kick, my bro.
He operates. That free kick, fair play. Tuko tunasema if you have an issue with the goalkeeper or the wall.
Bono.
Because I think Bono was trusting his wall to a bit block that shot because anaziba this other side.
Yes.
Kwa far post yake ana expect wall itasaidia. But then Mokoena just dinked it just above the wall alafu ikashuka bana.
Amazing.
Fair play kwake. Let me not analyze the wall and stuff. Just give it to Mokoena. For that free kick.
I don't know why the guys didn't do these dances.
They did.
I don't know why they didn't do that, man. They should have pulled
it off. Yeah, they should have pulled.
I saw Kaf in the video that he posted for Bafana. They put on a piano song, but I do feel like the players were dancing really too.
Yeah, I thought they could have gone with that. Ya kuanguka chini alafu na
they all got so many moves. Yeah. Anyway, that was 30 minutes of South Africa. I don't think you're going to do longer than that for any other team. So for all South African guys who are actually watching, and maybe we'll catch the snippet. I feel like we have paid your debt, man.
Yeah, we are sorry, Wena.
Yeah?
Yeah, we are sorry. Yeah. Maybe now you're going to make us piano while still in Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah. But you know what?
We'll have both.
Let me try and switch this. Did they even themselves expect to beat Morocco?
I don't think so. Maybe now they'll be cocky and like, we have a team and stuff.
It's easier to say after you've won. But before the game, they like sit down and like, we're going to smash Morocco.
Yeah, I think they were, even when they were leading, I think they were still like,
Yeah, I don't think so.
They were like telling their team like, don't lead us on.
Yeah.
Don't lead us on.
And only to listen, break our heart in the 90th minute.
Yeah, but they've done well.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Amazing.
I mean, South Africa, I'm happy for you. I think you play good football. Which is the team they're going up against?
They're going up against Cape Verde.
Cape Verde?
Yeah.
Oh boy. That would be a cracker. It's a conflict of styles.
Yo. I think now they'll try to be a bit more dominant.
Yeah, try and play football.
Yeah, and that one.
That might just hurt them, man.
That one.
Yeah, so that was the last game played yesterday. Yeah. Before that, we had, is it Mali, Burkina Faso?
Mali, Burkina Faso.
Of which I told you, we're going to smash Burkina Faso this stadium. Since he goes,
I got that prediction right.
Yeah, you did actually. Brie was supporting
Burkina Faso. Yeah, I think they are 2
and they tried to get themselves back into the game, but a bit too late, don't you think? When they got the one goal to
the
make
penalty,
it 2-1.
Yeah, it was a bit too late for them. Yeah, if you concede 2 goals in this Afcon, come on. It may, okay, let me take back my words.
Yeah.
Because Ghana...
Mozambique will have something to say about that.
Mozambique will be like, chill, bro.
Yeah,
so I think it was also a good game.
Yeah.
Good game of football. But probably I expected Mali to edge it. They have superior players, I think.
Yeah.
Both teams have been, like we said, blowing hot and cold in these tournaments.
Yes.
But kila mtu akona experience hapa. Semi-finals, quarter-finals. So it was a game of... it was an even clash. Nafikiri ndio ilikuwa even sana because we were thinking like South Africa and against Morocco it would be a mismatch.
Yes, it felt like a mismatch.
Yeah, this one now we had like, it can go either way.
Yeah.
And probably at the end of the day, ukiangalia scoreboard, it can tell you like, it was a bit edgy.
Because the last few minutes after they scored that goal,
that was
Mali
crazy.
were hanging by a thread, bro.
By a thread. And but it normally happens when you are leading with a 1 goal.
One goal. It's so flimsy, really.
So flimsy.
Yeah.
Unajiweka kwa pressure ingine ambao ungeavoid too because the penalty was like a handball.
Yeah.
I think it was Kunate. His hand was in a natural position.
Yeah.
In a set piece ulikuwa hapa hata. So unafanya nini mkono hapa?
Like that's straight.
Yeah.
Straight penalty. Again we have to big up VAR.
Yes,
it's still working well.
Ooh, we have our one and only referee, I think, in the Afcon, Kenyan, Peter Aweru.
Yes. The mathematician. Yes.
And we have 2 guys in assisting in the then VR na kwa itwaje
wale majamaa kukimbia na
linesman.
Linesman.
Because this competition has been probably inch perfect na refereeing decisions.
Yes, absolutely.
Hakuna complaints zote apart from the challenge ya Sadio Mane.
Yeah,
in that game. That should be a card. But still wamefanya kazi safi. Probably better than we had thought.
They would do.
Yeah, it was crazy. So maybe VR, it's an issue of
the officials.
The officials, not the VR,
because the things we see in the Premier League, it's just fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up, and you'd think, all right, so the Premier League maybe will be fucked up. VR Africa itakuwaje? It's fantastic.
I used to think,
but VR for tournaments always works.
You think so?
I don't recall when I saw a tournament. It's because it's league for national teams when you're talking national teams. Okay, I think even Champions League.
Haikuwa drama. Hakuna drama. Yeah, it's true. Hakuna drama mob.
But ingia kwa league pale Premier
League. Nini ina happen?
Even in La Liga, do you have wayward?
Come on.
It's terrible.
Are you kidding me?
I don't watch much of that. I just feel like Premier League wanna. It is?
It's terrible. La Liga, like the refereeing, I think it's worse than EPL.
Really?
I normally go into my TL and see like, EPL champs complaining, refereeing. But in La Liga, it's terrible because someone can ignore, and we normally have these leaks of VR conversations.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because referee unasikia kiambia labda kama ni Kavale, I knew it was a penalty, but I didn't call it out. I'm like, mbona like unamwambia alafu ndo nini happen? Ju timu imekostiwa. There was this controversial game, Real Madrid against was it Almeria?
Almeria.
The 3-2 comeback for Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. So Almeria going to the first half leading by 1 goal. Then early into the second half, they add another one. It's 2-0. And then somehow Madrid pull one back. Controversial penalty. VR again because mtu hajaguswa hajafanya kitu referee anasema mimi nimeona ni penalty then amepeana. Now it's 2-1 then Almeria get on the break they get a 3rd goal and then they call an inexistent foul on Bellingham. Haikuwa ilikuwa kwa defensive third yao ameitisha they cancel the goal. Now it's 2-1 again then they get another Vini scores with his hand. Now they say it's chest like you clip like inaonyesha ni mkono hapa wanasema ni chest 2-2 and then somehow they get a winner.
But let's not forget he's a Barcelona fan, so of course he's feeling a bit some type of way about that.
But everyone so come go and Google Real Madrid and VR. It's still fresh in
I know people are calling that. We forgot to mention Amrabat. He was sent was it a second yellow?
No, it was it was a second yellow card.
Yes.
And then
the ref was like,
kabla afike, ref akamwambia chill.
Yeah.
Maybe I have something for you. Maybe it's not that
You know
bad.
when they called it, I'm like, okay, are they like rescinding it or what?
I thought so. Or maybe I was thinking like anamwambia chill niangalie kwanza. Maybe you have a chance.
Yeah.
Then I anamwambia nah, it's not even a yellow card. Yeah, it's a direct
straight red.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. Bringing Manchester United vibes to Morocco.
Yeah,
leaving Morocco that time wanangangana man could get back.
Wanasema hii Afcon inaudhi fans wa Manchester zaidi kuliko hata team zetu za Africa.
Yeah.
Because now they sent Onana back. They're sending Amrabat back.
But they should be happy. They don't have better players.
You think so? But still
Onana is their go-to goalkeeper.
Yeah, wakati it's like you have a toxic this girlfriend.
Yeah.
Ndio ni wako but you'd rather square up.
Akae mbali for a minute.
Yeah, akae mbali kwanza. Yeah.
Watarudi kwenu. Pen.
How do mko now?
Yes. That's what you have. So yeah, there was that. Of course, Morocco got knocked out. Mali won against Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Big win. Of course, for me, I fancy Mali. I like them, but they're up
Why
against them.
Why do you like Mali?
I just like them. I feel like they play good football, really. And it's like how I watched South Africa play against Mali in the first half.
Yeah.
That was good football. Second half, it was all about Mali again. So for me, I just like Mali. I can't really put it's like there's a je ne sais quoi about Mali and Guinea. They have nice players, so I fancy them.
Our neighbors here, Yanga, have a player. Anacheza. They have like a couple of players. Si ndo tuna kwa ligi yetu because kwa game ya Mali kulikuwa na the Mali goalkeeper Djigui Diarra plays for Yanga, the first goalkeeper. Yeah, and also we saw was it game ya Congo kulikuwa na player anaitwa nani, he's a good defender, he scored his penalty anaitwa nitawaambia kabla hii podcast ishe. But still they have players representing them, man. It's crazy. Yeah. And one thing I know kwa Taita kama sisi watu nadhani sote tuko na ukoo. Because utasikia Mwabili ni wengi, utasikia ni kazini ya huyu na huyu. In Africa, like I'm seeing like Koulibaly's in every team, you see like Kamara in every team. And I'm like, yo, come on. Like are we related? Are we also
Burkina Faso had a lot of Otara.
Yeah.
Like Otara, is it like a thing in Burkina Faso? What?
Yeah, inakaa tuko na ukoo sote hivi.
Yeah. And what I like about Burkina Faso, I think for me it's such a like conspicuous country, I would say, because of the capital city.
Why?
The capital city, when we were young, there was a teacher who used to teach us GHC. And she had to kufanya social studies. Mrs. Mwang, she used to tell us to pronounce the capital city of Burkina Faso.
And it was a hassle.
It's a hassle. Do you know the capital city of Burkina Faso?
Not really. That's why.
Ouagadougou.
Yeah. But I couldn't pronounce it.
Yeah.
I had crammed the spellings, I think.
Yeah. Ouagadougou. So she used to tell us to just say the easiest name. Ouagadougou. Ouagadougou, because that's how it's like spelled, but that's not how it's pronounced. So I have never forgotten Ouagadougou since I was like class 4. I know it's Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou, and
It's glad they're going back to Ouagadougou.
Ouagadougou.
Yeah.
It's Ouagadougou.
I saw they had Bertrand Traoré, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, Bertrand Traoré plays for them.
Yeah, he does. And of course, you convert.
And a lot of Kunates.
There too.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Tuesday. Mondays when we had Cape Verde versus Mauritania. 1-0.
1-0.
Was it like a pen?
Nah. The 1-0 for
Cape Verde.
Wait.
I feel like it was a pen.
Wait. Let me confirm. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, it was a pen in the 88th minute.
How do you get a pen in the 88th
Mendes,
minute?
yes, 88th minute. Hii kitu ilikuwa na ka 0-0, man.
Oh yeah, ilikuwa inataka kwenda ile story ya extra time. Alafu tena tupati bao penalties.
Yes.
But Cape Verde, man, it's crazy because they are taking this Afcon by storm.
Bebe is doing the thing.
Hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua like we had our teams.
Yes.
Tumezi pre-plan tayari. Now this one we won them in the round of 16 quarterfinals, but come on guys.
Yeah. I feel like this was a fair match. Cape Verde and Mauritania also.
Yeah, it was also one of those yenye usemi coincided sana.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it was pretty much even.
Yeah.
So hukushangaa mtu ambaye anashinda.
Yeah,
like,
precisely.
Yeah, it's do you think now Cape Verde is people should watch out for Cape Verde? Like, do you think they have real weight?
I feel like, you know what, moving forward now, the 8 teams, you have to watch out for each and every one of them.
Each and every one.
Yeah. Cape Verde is a bit special though. So, but they are going up against Ivory Coast.
You have the host.
Goddamn.
Can you even comprehend their story? Yeah, the Ivory Coast, the host. Like
Mali is the one who are playing against Ivory Coast. Cape Verde are going up against South Africa.
Yeah, Cape Verde against South Africa.
Yeah.
We even said it.
So Cape Verde, of course, they beat Mauritania. That was not really a surprise. Maybe not expected to be a pen, but 88th minute a penalty. Mauritania were, of course, feeling hard done by it. After that is when we had the cracker.
I'd feel hard done. If it happened to me, I'll cry.
Especially if you consider pen.
Yeah, in the 80th minute, come
terrible.
on.
Yeah. Then after that, of course, that's when we had Senegal going up against Cote d'Ivoire. And it's crazy because Senegal scored early. Yeah. You're thinking, hey, these guys are going to get whipped.
A normal day in office for Senegal.
Yeah, it seemed like, right?
Woo! And the background story, actually, it's crazy because Morocco was the one that helped Ivory Coast qualify by beating Zambia.
Mm-hmm.
And now, like, it was like this new form bromance between Morocco and Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
They were celebrating each other.
Yeah.
And now, Cote d'Ivoire are in the quarterfinals and Morocco have gone home.
I'm like, what the hell is this? You helped us, but you guys are
it's crazy.
See you later.
Because ile story ya umempata application ya job. Alert ya job then unatumia beshte yako. Alafu mna apply nyota fair naipata. Your job. Like, wow.
God damn. A bit sad really. But then again, Senegal got knocked out. And I feel like since they scored that goal, it was all about Ivory Coast.
Yeah, and at some point I was like Senegal are managing this game well when they conceded.
Yeah. Yes.
It was like Ivory Coast had possession, but they were not really creating anything significant at that point.
Really.
Yeah, especially in the first half. So I was like, if Senegal can play for the entire week and they'd be comfortable because they're not being tested much.
Yeah.
And that flipped in the second half. It was like Ivory Coast came with something, I don't know, from...
It always seemed like the next goal in that game might really come from Morocco. I mean,
Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
It's crazy. Yeah, they created so many chances. I think the issue was probably for me. I even tweeted about it. I think Morocco lacked intent. They were probably
Senegal.
No, Morocco. When
Morocco versus South Africa?
After Senegal scored, they were a bit reserved.
You mean Ivory Coast?
No, after the first goal for Senegal, Morocco, Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Come on, why are we confusing each other?
You're saying Morocco and Senegal at the same sentence.
Oh, yeah. After the first goal,
now
Senegal were a bit more reserved.
Yes.
And Ivory Coast now grew into the game.
Yes.
They controlled the game, possession and everything.
Yeah.
But they were not creating much because I thought like it was sort of like the South African and Morocco game where you have your opponent where you want them to be.
Yeah.
Just before they enter your final third, wako hapo tu wanapossess wakirudi nyuma kwa goalkeeper wao katikati ya uwanja and stuff. There's nothing really ya kukushtua kabisa. Then in the second half, exactly what I was praying for, I wanted Ivory Coast to throw more bodies forward. If you're not going to run in between the lines, then make these runs in behind. Try just to occupy Senegal in the dangerous places. The ball will come. Finally, space will open. We start seeing more of that, and scares comes up and up. And
I feel like they banked on the is it 12th man? The crowd.
But yeah, you could see like Vetco nasema tu game ilipokuwa inaanza, it's not like the fans were like walikuwa wametulia,
walinyamazishwa mapema,
wakanyamazishwa mpaka second half when they got. You always have to give some fans something to
cheer you on about,
to cheer on you. And when once that was start happening, now you could see they were responding, and then the substitution, to be fair for the coach, they were really good subs.
Kessie came on, he didn't start the game, did he?
Yeah, he didn't. Kessie, then Pepe, they were very good subs, and they changed the dynamic.
Absolutely.
One of the good things about Kessie in his profile is that he knows how to attack the box from the midfield. Like akona mapafu ya kukava lungs. There was this interview alikuwa anasema my brothers in Africa, like they walk distance ndefu kulipwa pesa kidogo sana. I'm being paid tons of money. How can I nazaje kwa kukimbia? So he's very good at covering ground and space and just working hard. Work rate yake iko sawa. You'd see him fight for a duel in the midfield. The next nanio play unamuona kwenye 18 anaingia tayari pale. And Yena Pepe, of course, with Pepe it's more direct now. He can take on his man, creating danger, and they got their pen, man. And ice cold. Did you see that penalty from Kessie? The first one. Forget even about the second one, which was crazy. The first one, ice cold, which led into the game. Your team is probably, everyone is looking at you. The weight is in your shoulders. But
like you have to get something for us. Like this is it. We've been looking for this chance. Now we have it. Goddamn converted. And then, of course, Frank did his thing, man.
Ice in his veins,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. And, of course, got Morocco back into the game. And now, Bri Mongina is over the moon.
We said Ivory Coast, not Morocco. I don't know why Morocco is...
I've said Morocco.
Yeah, you said Morocco.
And then Ivory Coast, of course. I think after South Africa made to screw up in our minds. You're thinking
South
about
Africans,
South Africans a lot. We should come and shoot podcasts in your area, no?
Yeah.
So Ivory Coast, of course, Frank Kessie converting the pen, getting themselves back into the game. Yeah. And it's crazy how this Afcon, every time a team concedes a goal, you feel like they are rattled. Because Senegal after Afungwe, it's like they clawed back to their shells or something.
And you thought like the next goal will still come from Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a psychological thing.
I don't know, man.
When you concede,
kuna
hii analogy nasemaga, the team that concedes is likely to make another mistake. Because probably players are like, bado akili yako ina like, I made this mistake, man.
I might make it again.
Bao one a sequence of so many mistakes, ya mtu mmoja.
Yeah.
So probably kuna mtu katikati ya uwanja like, if I'd won my duel, maybe bao ingefika, ball ingefika huko, then the defender is like there, then the goalkeeper, and like kila mse, and you have these so many thoughts. Na kwa football nasema, ufai at the elite level, ufai kuwa na, you have to focus, ufai kuwa na any other extra thought kwa akili yako.
It's crazy how they say like the most vulnerable time you are as a team is when you score.
You think so?
Yeah.
So that's why they say like you have to maintain like the first 5 minutes
after you score. Yeah, because you're really vulnerable. You're feeling, I don't know why, maybe you're feeling better, you're feeling like untouchable or something. Yeah. So you kind of vulnerable.
It's a psychological thing.
It's a psychological thing. But I also feel like Senegal, they had quite a few chances.
Yeah.
I feel like there are 2 that fell to Mane.
Because like, especially,
how is he blowing that up?
In the first half, like in the first half kwanza, I know they were trying to hit Ivory Coast on the break.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of good breaks when you walikuwa napata. But somehow I think Mane was holding on to the ball way too much. Yeah, a bit longer. And he's trying to dribble his way past maybe 2-3 players. Come on, man. You're not messy. And stuff. Man. Yeah, so I think after they were rattled.
Yeah.
Very rattled.
Absolutely.
Maybe you see even the crowd now absorbs you. They were, they really think now, we can do it.
Yeah.
Then we go to the extra time.
Yeah.
And it's a bit, I think, Ivory Coast were on top of Senegal for the better part of the extra time. Mm-hmm. Then we come to the nervous part now. I hate penalties, man.
I love penalties when my team is not involved.
Yeah, when your team is not involved. Yeah, but it's somehow nice. When you're watching a game, you 2 teams, you'd somehow find yourself slightly uko kwa team moja you lean. Like I want this
for that case. Yeah, it was interesting, man. And then the celebrations that followed. Abidjan was almost coming to a standstill.
And so like they are normally one arrange is fun. What do they call fun? Like fun joints where there's a name where like people
like
a
village.
Like a village
where people go to watch a game.
Kama ujaenda study, unaenda ukaota hapo. It was crazy. Packed.
Yes.
Guys were celebrating. Niyo ilikuwa na mbaba fulani alitrend mwenye alikuwa anaongelesha dem.
Ilikuwa kwa pitch. Anatupa lugha, man.
I know we are winning but I can win you also.
You know like kasi yo injury ningekuwa down there nikicheza na wale majamaa, man.
It was crazy and probably now the crowd is behind the team again. I think it changes the dynamic of the team.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I feel like moving forward you feel a bit more confident now with your team. You just have now to maybe create chances and convert them. Because you have showed you can actually fight adversity. Because you know.
Do you think is it crazy team inafuta kocha wake wakiwa kwenye group stage?
Bro. Like, okay, he resigned.
Yeah, he resigned.
Yeah.
Because of the pressure. Jean Clau. I think it's called Jean Clau.
And then they were looking for a manager on loan.
Yeah.
Have you ever had anything of that?
No.
Like getting a manager on loan to coach like 4 games max. If at all, of course, they go through.
Yeah. It was like a FIFA manager stuff.
I swear down.
They were trying to get Havrena. Havrena coaches the French women's national team. Yeah, and but he's a proven winner. Won with Zambia in 2012, then came and won with Ivory Coast in 2015.
Yeah.
But then speaking of coaches, speaking of coaches, Hugo Broos, the South African coach, won in 2017 with Cameroon, the Afcon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
bro, he's been there, done that.
Yeah, he's done that before.
We should watch out for that bugger.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If he's been there, done that, he might just cook it in South Africa. So, of course, the celebrations are fantastic. Yeah, I don't know if you have seen some celebration. There's a dance that is going on. If there's not the dance, is the song that they are dancing to in Cote d'Ivoire. And they have seen some Lales dancing to it, some Chiles. Eric Njiru is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, but they shout out to Eric.
Big up to Eric.
Yeah, he's done.
Kuna ingine aliweka niliona wasichana wakidance hapo like, hey, Ivory Coast babes.
There was this one, it was which is this French-speaking country. Is it Ivory Coast? And it was a sort of post-match reaction from some babe, and it was like the joie, the French dialect. Yeah, it was amazing. I'm like, ooh, Eric, this is crazy. Yeah, good work. At least anatuonesha vitu kwa. Yeah, times anatuonesha media center and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. We're absolutely loving it. Big up yourself, man. Good job. And of course, thank you for showing us those Ivory Coast babes.
Tuoneshe wengine. Like there was this pic. Let me show you. Why I love Afcon.
Yeah.
Hey, there's this one.
Ikona watoto. Oh my days.
My days. Straight to the camera. That one is...
Bro, you know, I'll show this.
Yeah, that babe is...
Look at that. I think I saw another one of Cape Verde.
Yeah.
Yo.
Guys, bring us more episodes.
Now, I can't wait for you guys to come to Kenya and see our babes.
Yeah,
we got some babes over here. You're going to love it.
We have to export titles.
Yeah. And at our...
no, tuwa-import tuwalete kutoka huko ushago, tuwalete town.
I think there was something they used to... Is it interbreeding or what is it called?
No, is it? No, it's not interbreeding.
If there is going to be a time when it's going to be good to interbreed, it's when they come to Kenya.
Oh, so that we can take their genes
and they take
give
ours.
them. Now we have to wait. No, we have to tuweke mademu wetu wakali kando ndo wasichukue breed yetu.
No. Acha to interact. To intermarry.
We be fair.
Yeah, to cross borders.
Let's be fair. Yeah. But bring on the beautiful babes bana hapa
the beautiful ones like we have been seeing on the cameras, man.
Do you know Lamine Camara? There was like this footage I saw on Twitter.
Yeah.
A player mwenye like alikuwa amefaint. He was overwhelmed by disappointment wa Senegal. Akabebwa, niliona kabisa amebebwa, akapelekwa dressing room. Like he had to be carried. And then I came to find out ni Lamine Camara, the 20-year-old guy.
You're kidding.
So I'm like, ooh, it's that deep. So, some guy was like, alikuwa na Twitter akisema, like, Africans tumeanza kuwa soft sana.
Should be hard.
Tumeanza kuwa soft sana.
There's a video I also saw some Chile dancing before the game with the Ivory Coast. You should see her in 90th minute. No, after the extra time, and the penalties are done, man, she was distraught, crying like crazy.
Oh yeah, football, man. No, bloody football.
Does that to you,
even
man.
The Morocco babes like, wow.
Oh. This is Afcon, and Afcon is our business. Yeah. This is how the tournaments are presented. I feel like Euros will... Can Euros top this?
Nah, Euros you are playing with...
Hey, they'll have to do a lot of work to top this,
You are playing with Scandinavia, come on.
Yeah. And even the energy. Have you seen like the guys when they're going to the dressing room and stuff?
You see
Euro inakwanga tu in headphones and stuff.
Yeah, I think they're more... It's like robotic. It's more robotic.
Yeah.
Yetu
energy.
Iko organic sana.
Yeah. There's a kadudu in Cameroon. Yeah. The dude does not play. He's not even there.
Ako na speaker too.
Like when they're getting
a vibe. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
All the games I saw that clip.
Yeah.
Kumse yeye yuko tu pale kwenye Bluetooth speaker yake.
Fantastic. Even the celebrations, they are fantastic. Like Mabululu. Of course, we'll get to that celebration. There was that. And then the other one who was dancing and stuff.
Like
almost like break dance. Just fantastic.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now I want South Africa to give us one amapiano.
Right?
Celebration.
Yeah.
Come on, how do you do this?
Yeah.
It's a Cameroon League celebration, right? Look, we are sorry for Ronaldo fans, but
I know why you'd pull off that celebration, but we need to see something like them dancing to Adiwele, something, man. You can't be calling them a piano boys and you're hitting no piano dances on the pitch when you goddamn score.
Do you think we need piano versus Afrobeat at some point?
That would be that would slap, bro. That would have to be like wako which side? Let me see. South Africa, I feel like we're on a different side than Nigeria. That would have to be like.
Let me confirm just in a second. But that would be crazy.
That would
Do you know how these two countries like they have sort of beef? Online war wanatakiana. Ni kama venye si wa Kenya na Nigeria. Ndio hapa niko nayo. So
are they on the same path?
Na Nigeria, definitely they are.
They are on the same path. They can actually meet.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
We need that one.
Like a semi.
Yeah.
Imagine like a semi between Nigerians.
That will break the internet.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be, okay, I love my piano to death.
But
you know what? For that one. But then I'm supporting Nigeria in this Afcon.
Oh, come on.
But musically, I would pick up a piano over Afrobeats any day.
Of Afrobeats?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
So down.
Jeez,
I'm picking up a piano all day, any day.
It's crazy because we have rumba, we have a piano, and we have Afrobeats.
In Afrobeats, we are spoiled. Musically,
we are spoiled.
Musically, sour.
We are spoiled.
Yo, like, but if it was come down to that, musically, of course, I'm going to the piano. But footballing wise, man,
you're going with Nigeria.
Super Eagles, man.
Were you impressed by their performance?
I was.
Wow,
I
really?
was. Look, it's knockout football.
Yeah, you don't
just
have to
get
be
the job done.
Yeah,
and I feel like Cameroon did do much. Let's just go into the game. Nigeria versus Cameroon, we won 2-0. I don't feel like Cameroon really threatened us as much.
It's pretty much what we expected from Cameroon.
Yeah.
They've been having issues.
They have not been perfect.
I think they have so many off-the-pitch issues. Like we said before, with Samuel Eto'o, and people are saying like he appointed Roger Betsong, the coach, because he is his friend.
Yeah.
They played together, and somehow players are being selected, not on merit, but Kujuana, and like, I like that guy. Yeah. I like you, that guy.
Put him on.
So that's the issue. It has been translated into the pitch pretty much, because you see the team is disjointed. They are not. Something is just wrong, and it's not haianzi kwa uwanja peke yake. You just feel like kuna kitu imeanzia mahali.
No, I don't feel so myself.
Yeah,
I don't. I don't feel like there's something being cooked behind the scenes or something. I don't like.
You just
see
think
it on
they don't
the
have
pitch.
the quality.
I don't see like on the picture like you could tell, like you know, like when they were in the World Cup and they were fighting.
Yeah.
You recall? I think that was 2014. Akina Esuakoto.
Yeah.
Wanashikana mashati kwa
Wakona drama sana.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then the World Cup, they spoiled us with the Onana thing.
Yeah. So for that one, I could feel like, I don't think you just fight like that if there's not some backstage drama.
Yeah.
I don't feel that with this one. Really, and I know people are accusing Eto'o and Songs. Eto'o is choosing or handpicking the guys to be played, and there has been those rumors, and guys have been, of course, backing them up. But for me, I don't.
You haven't seen it?
Feel it?
Ooh,
I don't. I can't say like you can see on the pitch. Ile team ikona shida behind the scenes. Like I don't. So when they were playing against us, of course, I feel like Osimhen we said he was dropping stinkers in the group stages. Yeah, I think he had a good match.
But to be fair, Osimhen has a very good work rate.
Like his work rate was phenomenal for that game.
You could say his physique is probably a huge factor.
Yeah.
Even when he's not scoring, like he can body defenders and take them out of the equation.
Yeah.
And probably create spaces for his teammates. But also Iwobi, I thought he had a very good match.
Yeah.
Playing from deep.
But I feel like kuna chance alipata mbili ama moja, he was a tad
he could have done better.
Yeah.
You think so?
There was one, he had a weird shot first when he was inside the box. I don't know how he knocked it with his foot. And then there's another chance that he had outside the box and he just gave it away. 2 chances that I can recall out of top of my head. So, but I mean, holistically, I don't want to narrow down to a player. Holistically, I think we had a good game. We
even
did not
Lukman,
concede. Ademola Lukman looked threatening. Of course, he scored the second and the winner.
Yeah, the winner.
Yeah,
Calvin,
so I'm okay with it.
Where does he play? Basse. I think he plays in the EPL. Calvin.
I think he plays for Fulham.
Yeah,
they play with Iwobi, by the way.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, he plays. He's also decent.
Game.
Yeah, he had a good game.
He had a decent game.
I think Nigeria generally they deserved it.
Yeah, they did.
To be fair, they did.
Yeah, and you don't even see Chukwueze.
Yeah, that brother. No, wait, he didn't come on.
He didn't do much.
He's inconsistent, Chukwueze. Come on.
Yeah, he didn't do much. Victor Simon, I think, is the one who started on the rise.
Yeah, Victor started.
Man, there's even Ahmed Musa.
Ahmed Musa was not even there, but it's crazy because I also saw another dynamic about it.
Yeah.
Like hajapata game time, and he's not caused any problems. He's just cool, like vibes and inshallah supporting his teammates.
Experience
maybe and the good vibes. Kuna wale wachezaji tu.
It doesn't look like he is one to bring about good vibes though.
Why? Because like
this is a proper stereotype. I'm judging a book by its cover. But Ahmed Musa does not strike me like one of those guys who bring about energy and good vibes on at a training camp or something.
Because no, my point was because sababu hajacheza but hujasikia any drama.
But he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
Hata kamera ikiwa ina frame iko kwake like hajakasirika sana ako tu sawa. So probably coach anaona the energy is right, the attitude is right.
Yeah. Probably more of experience than anything else.
Maybe
experience. I think twice in the World Cup, if not 3 times.
So maybe when things are not going well, unaweza ukaambia chill, it happens.
Maybe he's a guy who can call on and get in 11 minutes, do the thing.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll just do the thing. So Nigeria are through, Cameroon are done. Odoa started actually ahead of Onana.
So Onana has played only 1 match.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is crazy. Why did he come?
Good question. And I'm sure he could not wait to get done and go back to Manchester. His beloved Manchester.
That guy, I think he flew out the same day.
I don't know.
Because I saw some image like he was on a private jet. I think
that's the next day. Because maybe he was trying to get into the match to score for Newport County.
That guy.
But I don't think he flew out then, but still. Ondoa did not do big mistakes. I don't think I don't feel like he was totally dominant. Kuna first half, kuna mali niliona akiwa a bit exposed, but overall I cannot blame him solely. So that's that. Nigeria are through. I think that's the most important thing. Now that we are on Nigeria, they played the same day with Angola and Namibia.
Yeah. Ooh, another cracker. Come on.
How crazy was that?
I never thought like, I knew Angola were on some shit, but come on.
Namibia 3-0.
3-0. That was
Gelson with not a hat trick, a brace.
A brace.
Good braces.
That one was probably they had something under their belt that hawakutuonesha. Siku expect like I knew Angola was a good team, but
and you're talking about antelopes and warriors.
Yeah.
Who would have thought warriors would go home being chased home by antelopes? And they call themselves brave warriors.
Can you imagine like mtu anaandika script kama hiyo like antelopes are good
brave warriors. I mean South African peeps. These neighbors of yours Namibia, they call themselves brave warriors. They're losing to antelopes.
That game had like 2 red cards. You know? Oh
my god, they had
2 red cards.
And the first one was from Angola.
Yeah, it was from Angola in the it was 17th minute.
Yeah.
Neblu. Adilson Neblu got a red card, and then in the 60th, it's not the 60th, the 40th minute.
Yeah,
he got Najito Lubeni Congo. Got a second yellow card.
Yeah. And crazy, man.
So ikakuwa in 10-10.
Yeah, but somehow
bado wakafunga tu Angola.
Yeah, and Angola could have actually scored more. The second half, there were like 2 chances they got. I'm like, god damn, they should have converted that. That game could have easily been 5-0.
They went into the first half leading like by 2 goals.
Was it 2 goals?
Yeah, 2 goals because 38th and 42nd minute.
Oh yeah, Gelson.
Yeah, 10 men and then you pull that.
Yeah, and you know
respect.
Respect, absolutely. Respect. And you know people I think are looking more at Mabululu.
They're
forgetting guys like Gelson.
Yeah. I think Mwabili because of the highlights and how
because he scored more and his crazy celebrations.
The team is good actually. Yeah, the team is good. You'd see guys like even Gilberto. They're playing well. It's a very nice team.
Good, well done to Angola. Absolutely. I think we mentioned this. I feel like you are sleeping on them.
Yeah.
And their game was like, you're actually sleeping on us. You know.
And then there are these desert guys. Is Egypt a desert?
Yeah, it is, but they call the pharaohs.
Yeah, still, but they're desert guys.
Yeah. Or the pyramid guys. More pyramid guys.
7-time champion.
7-time? They cannot get past the round of 16.
Come on, that one.
Losing out to DR Congo. I mean, this one went to penalties.
Yeah.
All the way to the goalkeepers.
All the way to the goalkeepers.
It's crazy when you think about it. And then there's this guy who I feel like for me is a polarizing figure. Is it Mahmoush? Mustafa Mohamed. Mustafa Mohamed. The one who converted the penalty to make it 1-1 for Egypt. You know, Egypt is crazy. They always dominate the game, but they're always the one conceding fast.
And I don't know. I don't know what's up with them because they don't come out like this super high volume possession team. But I don't know how comes their off the ball structure is so bad.
When they play, the goals that is scored fast is always against the run of play.
Yeah.
Against Cape Verde, is it the one they went 2-2 or something?
Yeah.
They scored fast.
Because
they conceded fast. I mean, Egypt.
They conceded fast.
And they were playing fantastic football.
That's why I'm worried about their off the ball shape because it's like 2 passes are enough to split them open and get into their final third. It's crazy, man. You said Mahmoush and Mohamed, but
Mohamed.
It came down to the goalkeepers and Gabaski. I think that girl was specifically for penalties, I think. But he saved. Did he save a penalty?
I don't know if he saved it. No, he didn't because the guy is missed.
The guys missed.
Yes.
It was a battle for missing.
Both sides.
Yeah, missing.
1-1 missed, and then of course we had now.
And then the goalkeeper, and then he missed.
Yeah.
Come
the goalkeeper
on.
For Nini was pulling the hair moves.
Yeah, and Nzau Mpasi, the goalkeeper for Congo,
DR Congo,
has never taken a penalty
ever
in his professional career. Yeah.
God damn.
It's crazy.
I would almost bet the Egyptian goalkeeper has ever taken a pen.
Yeah.
But he missed.
Yeah, he missed.
It's
crazy how these dynamics work.
Yeah.
At some point, I thought like now Egypt will win. If you're going to the penalty, if Egypt never lose a shootout.
Yeah.
But come on, Afcon is Afcon.
Afcon is Afcon.
Anybody can beat anybody.
Absolutely, man. And so Egypt are done. You might have to wait a bit longer for Rumba.
Yeah. Now, man, I think I'm sorted. Rumba to the world. Also, I was happy, man. I said there's this Tanzanian dude. Let me find him.
And like you're saying, this is a fantastic time to be in Abidjan because, like you said, musically you are fucking sorted. You have Amapiano there, you have Afrobeats there, you have Rumba there, and then you have, of course, their local music there.
Local music.
Like, yo.
The guy is called Henrik Inonga, plays for Simba. Also, they have good players. Mayele, Fiston Mayele, he played for Yanga. And you know, they sold him for like over almost 400 million last year to Pyramids. Yeah, imagine a club like Kenyan money, see Tanzanian money.
Yeah, Kenyan money.
Yeah, Fiston Mayele he was the top scorer of their league last season.
Na huko Amala tunaitisha 15 million.
15 million, not complain. Imagine. It's crazy. So they have good players, the likes of Wissa.
Yeah.
Very,
they do
very
Bakambu.
Bakambu.
Yeah,
Woo.
Mbemba.
Yeah.
Mbemba.
It's a very good team.
Yeah, Kalulu.
Yeah. That's guy Kalulu.
They play nice football. So the Congo, of course, knocked out Egypt. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. But you are wrong on this one. I was wrong. Yeah, you are wrong too. I think even Brie called for Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt everyone knew Egypt.
Yeah,
Come
Egypt
on.
was going to go through, man. So that was
another crazy dynamic.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Mamelodi Sundowns having majority of their players playing in the domestic league.
Yes.
Egypt have sort of this similar dynamics because I think Egypt and South Africa are the two teams with the highest domestic players. Like Egypt had 7 from Al Ahly and like 6 from Pyramids. Yeah, but one team is struggling even to keep clean sheets and they're out of the tournament.
Yeah.
And another team with the same dynamics is doing well on their end. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Maisha
here in a formula.
Especially Afcon.
Yeah,
in a formula. The other game being played on that day and the last one you're going to be looking at, Equatorial Guinea versus Guinea.
Oh, yeah.
Emilio Nsue, I recall Bree saying he's a top scorer. Yeah. That's precisely why they're winning. She was wrong.
Yeah, so, wow. This is like a derby. Derby is a game.
Emilio is from the... What? Emilio Nsu.
Equatorial Guinea?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they're winning.
That's it.
That's it, guys. That's it.
Okay, I digress.
Top scorer will just go all the way.
Yeah. Nice seeing you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. He gets a penalty, and you're thinking the top scorer,
of course,
getting a penalty. This is it.
This is it.
They are one man down.
Yeah.
So they score this and they defend for their lives.
I thought this is it, man. It's Emilio.
Goddamn missed.
I was about to have it was a festival, man.
You're about to feast on something?
Oh no, La Liga was coming to say, Spanish football. We are feasting this after.
We
are adding into the goal tally.
Yeah.
And we are taking it to get into the next stage, man. But come on, football, bloody football.
I swear down. And this is actually the one that I was happy that the goal was scored in the last dying minutes. It was actually scored in the not extra time, the added time. The 7th minute. Walikomeongeza 8 minutes. That goal was scored in the 7th minute and 40 seconds. So you are like 20 seconds away to extra time. That's when Guinea scored, and of course,
I think that's painful.
Bio.
Man.
I think it's called Bio.
Yeah, that is very painful.
Equatorial Guinea, man, they could not be held. Man. They were inconsolable.
Yeah, it's called Mohamed Bio.
Yeah,
an assist from Ibrahim Diakite.
Yeah,
that was
fantastic, man. For me, like I said,
I think it was worthy of a derby.
Yeah, it felt like
very tight game. Yeah,
super tight.
It was fun.
But then again, I mean, if Emilio Nsue missed a penalty, then you're thinking, this is your day, Nyinyi Equatorial Guinea. And yeah, it also looked like Equatorial Guinea wanted us to go to extra time.
Maybe.
Because
how comes though? Because they were so comfortable in their group, man. I thought they'd win it mapema too.
Yeah.
But come on.
I told you, Guinea. I'm going to have something else.
Emilio Nsue's right back genes. Caught up with him.
I said they had a very good run.
Yeah, they had a very good run.
That was
I think
it was coming
memorable
to an end.
for them. Yeah,
it was coming to an end.
It was very good.
All right, man. So it's been the round of 16 has been absolutely over a thriller. We have seen how many goals: 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 14, 16 goals.
16 goals
scored.
Out of
that's an average of 2 each.
2 each.
Yeah, because those are 8
matches.
Wait,
this is the round of 16?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, adding on top of is it 80?
89.
89.
Yeah. So now we're talking 105 goals.
Already.
Yeah.
Now that one.
That's
a proper tournament.
Yeah, I know, right?
Is it a credit for our attacking players or probably some ish from our defending players?
I feel like it's overall.
It's overall.
Yeah, but let's more so look at the attacking players. I feel like they have
done well.
That's why we're having all these goals. Yeah, because it's not like defenders who are scoring.
Yeah.
But also it shows like clean sheets. Because how many clean sheets were here? 1, 2. There are a couple of clean sheets. Oh my God.
There are a couple of clean sheets.
Yeah, like 3, almost 5 clean sheets out of 8.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's it's actually equivalent to the number of correct predictions that I got.
Yeah, you got 5 over 8.
I got 5 out of 8. You got 4 out of 8, and so did Bree. So, man, we have totally enjoyed the round of 16. It's been fantastic. South Africa, of course, they beat Morocco, and their guys were on our case because we called it wrong and told them to start warming. They should actually see the full episode.
They
get more riled up.
They should because it's crazy.
Yeah, we actually hammered them down. Yeah, we hammered you guys down.
Yeah, you should watch the
full clip
episode.
so that you can hit the subscription
We gave
button.
you no chance.
Yeah.
No chance.
Absolutely.
And it's blue.
You guys absolutely showed us your middle finger.
Fair enough.
We were wrong. All right. Like I always say, you can always catch this episode on YouTube and Spotify. And I'm sure you catch the previous one. And something else. I have realized like most of the guys who watch our videos are not subscribers. Like I was looking at our statistics. 78% of the guys who have watched some of our clips this previous 7 days are not subscribers.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
You know, if you subscribe, you'd be getting a notification once every video is ready.
Yeah.
And you'll be the first one to watch it. You can be watching it when you're driving, kama uko mat.
I know, right?
You're home, umechill, unafanya job home.
Yeah.
Kila kitu. So make sure you subscribe, man.
Absolutely. And even if you subscribe and you don't want to watch, every time you see a video on, you definitely know there's one you can catch on Spotify.
Yeah.
So there's an audio version. So you can always go and check Extra Digest podcast on Spotify. All right. Let's now check the quarterfinals and give our predictions again.